Hello, fellow houseplant lovers and indoor gardeners. Welcome back to Succulents Box. Today's spotlight is on one of the most popular flowering houseplants, the Kalanchoe Calandiva. These plants are grown mostly for their wonderful, lasting bloom, and one of the most common problems with them is that, well, there is no bloom. If you've ever wondered why your Calandiva doesn't produce any flowers as you hope, I'll show you why. Stick around as we uncover the secrets to those vibrant blooms. First up, let's talk dormancy. Calandiva, like many plants, may naturally enter a period of dormancy, often during late fall and winter. During this time, the plant conserves energy, leading to fewer flowers. Our best move is to simply respect Calandiva's dormancy period and patiently await the return of its vibrant blooms. Another potential reason is immaturity. Your Kalanchoe has simply not reached the age of flowering maturity. Generally, the blooming starts in the second year or when your plant reaches a specific size. Individual plants might have their own timeline, with some showing off their blooms earlier or later than others. Environmental factors like light levels and temperature also play a role in this unfolding drama. The magic formula for success? It's all about proper care. The right soil, watering routine, and ample light exposure. The third reason for the lack of new flowering would be those old, spent blooms. If left lingering on the plant, those old blooms would divert precious resources away from the potential new growth and future blossoms. So, it is very important to remove these spent flowers promptly. This prompts our Kalanchoe to shift its focus, redirecting its energy towards producing fresh buds. Another underlying issue can be improper watering. Overwatering causes root rot, jeopardizes nutrient absorption, and consequently affects the overall health and blooming potential of Calandiva. On the flip side, insufficient watering triggers a survival mode, hindering robust growth and flower production. Monitoring cues, like drooping leaves, and adjusting the watering schedule becomes essential for a flourishing performance. Monitoring your plant's watering needs is super important to ensure successful blooming. Lighting and temperature play pivotal roles in the blooming process of this plant. Adequate light exposure is the director's cue for triggering and sustaining the blooming cycle. Lighting conditions signal your plant to kickstart the reproductive processes that result in those beautiful flower buds. Calandiva requires sufficient light exposure to trigger and maintain its blooming cycle. Temperature also plays a crucial role, especially during the plant's natural flowering period. Without the right temperature variations, the progression of reproductive processes gets stalled, leading to a lackluster blooming performance, or worse, a delayed blooming cycle. For successful blooming, Calandiva needs specific resting and low-light periods. These natural rhythms are crucial for triggering the reproductive processes that lead to the development of flower buds. It is also possible that your Kalanchoe does not flower because it was damaged by pests and diseases. In the face of these threats, plants kick into defense mode. They allocate energy and resources to fight off the villains, producing defensive compounds and activating stress response pathways. Unfortunately, this leaves fewer resources in the budget for growth and blooming. How to encourage blooming? First, remove spent flowers. This redirects the plant's energy towards ongoing growth and blooming. Next, provide the plant with a 14-hour period without light daily. Place the Kalanchoe in a dark space, such as a closet or under a box during this period. Now, after the 14-hour dark period, expose the plant to 10 hours of bright light daily. This combination of darkness and light signals the plant to prepare for blooming. Your plant now enters a 6-week dormant period that is needed to prepare for blooming. Keep the plant in a warm environment and away from drafts, reduce watering, and completely stop feeding. After this dormant state, your Kalanchoe most likely will reward you with the most vibrant bloom. And there you have it, the ins and outs of why your Calandiva might not be blooming and how to encourage those gorgeous flowers. Thank you for joining our plant exploration today. If you found this information helpful, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more green thumb wisdom. Happy gardening!
For more, you can find us at succulentsbox.com or on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.